Mark and Neptune Star as the leader shows the way about 3/4 in front. Into second placing Don't Imbibe. Third on the outside Dara Him. Back to the inside fourth Gift Tenery. The fancied runner Mustang Red is nicely positioned fifth on its outside. There's another one trapped wide around the outside and that's Showy. Further back in the field Concordat. Around it My King's Hero. Further back behind those then came Cubicle Madonna. Smee again Dry Shane wide for home. Aces Royale the hind and Beijing Soy. In the straight Neptune Star running a cheeky race at odds. Leads by about a length and a half now to Don't Imbibe. Gift Henry got a lovely run up on the inside and now here's Mustang Red starting to cut loose out deep on the track. My King's Hero winding up. It's 4 lengths off. The Mustang Red goes after Neptune Star. Still there is Dara Him and over on the inside Gift Henry, but Mustang Red got to the lead at the 200. Can he sustain it? Because here's Madonna and the hind from behind is starting to fly, but it's Mustang Red in front. Mustang Red going strongly. Here comes Madonna and the hind, but it's the Mustang. Mustang Red has won from Madonna and the hind, Gift Tenery, and close up Neptune Star, which ran a bold race.
Moxie is tailed off around the home.
They're off. Statement easily best to begin and leads about 2 lengths settling down from Danelaw. Commencing pretty well was Compulsion, followed on the inside Manana. Glamour second last and dropping to the rear is La Guichet at the end of 300. And Statement fired up, really keen to run. She's about 2 lengths now on Danelaw. 3 lengths to Compulsion and about a neck back on the inside Manana. A couple to Glamour and a neck to La Guichet the inside. Down the side they go at the 700. And Statement out about 3.5 lengths on Danelaw. 2 lengths to Manana parked on the inside of Compulsion. About a length and 3/4 to the joint tail enders. Glamis on the outside of La Guichet. Racing down to the corner at the 500 metres. And the leader is Statement. Has a break of about 3 lengths on Danelaw. 2 lengths to Compulsion. The rider getting busy on it. Manana's on the inside of Compulsion from Glamis and La Guichet. They run to the 300 metres. Statement in front, but Danelaw's getting closer. So too is Manana. Compulsion not doing enough. Back to second last at the 200. It's Statement, the leader from Danelaw. Manana warming up on the outside, coming home doggedly now. Manana raced to Statement and Danelaw from Glamis. Forget Compulsion, but it's Manana. Manana beat Danelaw. Glamis on the outside, third, fourth Statement, fifth Compulsion. Well, the bubbles burst there. And last of all was La Guichet.
Super Tab 4, Manana, 490, 240. 1 Danelaw, 140. 2 Glamis, no third.
With, of course, the 2-year-old race and a Glacier running a distant third, and Compulsion, who was the even money favourite, 5 to 4 it got out to on the New South Wales tote, never looking likely all the way down the running. Number 4, Manana, has paid $4.60 and $2.20. Well, as I mentioned to you in the update, and a little earlier than that, there was plenty of confidence to say that this Crown Lodge filly could win the Rising Trial, and she has done just that. $4.60 and $2.20. Danelaw number 1 has paid $1.60 and Glamis number 2 getting home pretty well, no third tote. By Crown Jester, Manana from K. Sarah, owned by the Woodland Stud Syndicate, John Hawkes, Larry Cassidy. And gee, I tell you what, the way she's got to the line there, she's in the slipper right up to her ears. She's run 109.95, 109.95. Laurie's Lottery, won by a nose from Alf and ran 109.69, being slightly impeded by Alf in the last 150 metres. And Manana scoring in the sectional time of 34.26 and won by 1 1/4 lengths. Comfortable win. Half a neck between second and third. The runner-up is by Dane Hill from Palacious, a Bay filly 2. Lee Friedman, Stephen King and Glamis is by Marauding from Castanets, a Bay filly 2. Clary Connors, John Powell. 6 ran 4th, Statement. 3 ran 5th, Compulsion, and a long way back. And as I said in the run-on, well, the bubbles burst there with Compulsion. And that's the story of the race. The Quinella has paid $6.30.
More from Ian in a moment. Let's update Brisbane as they arrive at the start. Queanbeyan, 5th in Brisbane, 1 Bay Poet, 14.
They're racing now. They've broken in a perfect line. Mr. Satisfaction away quickly. Centaza back to the tail of the field. Cool and Black and Centivi are going to match strides early. Centivi taking a narrow lead. Checkmore over on the outside. Catena driving up between them. Back a length away then Mr. Satisfaction. And about 5 or 6 Centaza with Spectrum as they come off the back. At the 700 metre mark and Centivi in front. Can't get away though from Catena and Checkmore out deep. Cool and Black ease back there. May have got Titan from Mr. Satisfaction. 2.5 Centaza, Spectrum last as they head up to the turn. 400 metres out. Centivi grabbed here by Katana in the centre. Checkmore on the outside. Not travelling well, Centivi. Then comes Centaza working into it. It's going to have the last crack at them, followed by Cool and Black and Spectrum taking the lead. Checkmore on the turn. Katana under pressure. Now Centaza gets into the clear. Raced up to hit the lead. Spectrum running on late. Centaza clear though with 50 metres to go, and away it goes. Centaza bolts in, wins by 2.5 lengths. Second placing Spectrum, third Checkmore. Katana seemed to have every chance for Mr. Satisfaction, and as we thought, Cool and Black and Centivi, they had to do it too hard early. They've run second, last and last.
Winner there, number 4, Centaza, 3:10, 190, 5 second Spectrum. It'll pay 470, no third for 6 Checkmore.
For the winner there, Centaza to return 310, 170, number 5, Spectrum 380 and 6 Checkmore, no third dividend. More from Melbourne soon. Now the Gold Coast race number 5, we need the update for that race, due at 3:55, 3 minutes away. One Cascade race.
They're off in the Ranvet Stakes, and the best to break the line was Intergaze. Might and Powers right up with Intergaze. Third position, Gull Guru, followed by Court of Honour, and then comes Delinquent. Dane River getting into about 1 out. Vitronite in company with Moss Downs are the last pair. Well, Might and Power is the leader going to the 1700 and leads by more than a length. In fact, 2 lengths he's break now going to the 1600 on Intergaze. A length away third, slipping up on the inside is Gull Guru, followed by Court of Honour. Wider out is Moss Downs, and then Delinquent on the inside of its stablemate Dane Ripper, and 2 lengths further back is Vitronite. Well, Might and Power snuck away, 1400 to go, and Might and Power opens up 5 lengths on Intergaze. A length away in third position, Moss Downs. 3 lengths further off is Gull Guru, parked over on the inside of Court of Honour. A length and 3/4 with 1200 to go. Dane Ripper a half Delinquent, and a length and a half to Vitronite. Jimmy Cassidy steadying the big fella Might and Power. Moss Downs getting to his quarters now as they race to the 1000 metres. 2 lengths to Intergaze, 2.5 then to Court of Honour. A length and a half to Gull Guru, dropping off a little from Dane Ripper, Delinquent, and Vitronite is last of all. Stop-start tactics being adopted by Jimmy Cassidy on the very heavily supported Might and Power, and Might and Power comes down the side. He's back to 3/4 of a length on Moss Downs. 200 metres prior to that, he was about 2 lengths in front of him, and Moss Downs is making Might and Power work. 5:50 to go. Moss Downs, Might and Power. 2 lengths Intergaze. Carmody's pulled the whip on Intergaze. 2 lengths to Gull Guru, 1 Court of Honour, Delinquent. Second last Vitronite now as they come into the home straight, and Dane Ripper is last, setting sail for home. Moss Downs ahead, Might and Power. How much has he got left, Might and Power? In third spot Intergaze, Gull Guru knuckling down to the work, and likewise Dane Ripper. Might and Power not done with. Gull Guru's coming at him. Might and Power, Gull Guru. Gull Guru's got Might and Power, who's hung out badly. Gull Guru starting to draw clear, and Gull Guru wins the Ranvet from Might and Power. Third over on the rails, Vitronite from Delinquent, Dane Ripper, Moss Downs, Court of Honour, and Intergaze was last.
7 Gold Guru, 590, 170, 4 Might and Power, 130, 8 Vitronite, 330.
For the win and 180 for the place.
Giving up Queanbeyan.
Might and Power, 130, and 8 Vitronite has paid $3.30. They will be the numbers 7, 4 and 8. Well, it was a tactical race. Jimmy Cassidy adopted stop-start tactics on Might and Power. I tell you one thing, Might and Power, he's been, of course, under a plague, as we all know, but the thing I'm going to mention is how he hung noticeably when the pressure was put to him in the last little bit. Now, that is a sign of tiredness, and he is going to strip an infinitely fitter horse next time round, believe you me, in the Mercedes here on Golden Slipper Day. I remember a race here before, it might have been the start or 2 starts before he raced in the Epsom Handicap, and he seemed to hang noticeably. There is a line of thinking that he goes better the Melbourne way. I probably wouldn't dispute
Almost
that.
set Queanbeyan.
But if you backed him today, don't give up on him in the Mercedes here in 2 weeks' time.
Thanks, Ian. More from there shortly. Here's Tony.
Now the line is set, race 5. Brilliant return, the inside runner. Starter about to go up onto his ladder. 1600 metres, the outside runner, Camborne Kid. Miss Pinehurst 2 from the outside. Then is that a fact? Dodler closer down towards the centre. And away they go, a good level start, and a brilliant return, and Glissando down towards the inside got the best of it.
And they've gone away in a near perfect line. Prefer an Angel's going to hop straight to the lead. Londolozi and Timbernet away quickly with Sunny Lane deeper out. Sweet Delight and Miss Tesla coming across the front of the field is up there handy. Over on the rails, Dashing Eagle's going to take up a nice posse with Von Ann up pretty close today. Then Sunny Lane, Quiet Style. Dolbeat deep as they drive into that bottom corner, followed by Chevelle Place. Burning Embers back third last. Crystalero in front of it, and Lorenza is last of all. Into the back they go, and over towards the 1,000-metre mark, and Prefer an Angel by a length. Miss Tesla's got one away from the rails. Third placing Londolozi, and then a half length away comes Timbernet. It's stablemate further back, then Sweet Delight a length away. On the rails, Dashing Eagle running about sixth. A half Von Ann and Quiet Style out wide. Next then was Dolbeat on the outside of Crystalero. Sunny Lane from Chevelle Place. Second last, Burning Embers coming deep, and last of all is Lorenza heading up towards the 700-metre mark, and the leader was Prefer an Angel from Miss Tesla. 2 lengths further back, Sweet Delight running on. Londolozi, Timbernet under pressure from Quiet Style. Dashing Eagle ridden up, trying to get a run from Von Ann. Wider out on the track, Dolbeat. With it, Chevelle Place. Burning Embers a long way back at the moment with Sunny Lane, Crystalero. And last of all, Lorenza, but Miss Tesla dashed away on the turn. Hall going for a couple here. It kicked away from Prefer an Angel. The rest are a fair way back. Chevelle Place with Quiet Style. Then Von Ann, and deeper out on the track, Dolbeat and Sunny Lane. Miss Tesla inside the 200 is a mile in front. Here's Burning Embers now emerging out of the ruck with Chevelle Place. Miss Tesla in front. Chevelle Place and Burning Embers have got it. Burning Embers and Chevelle Place. Burning Embers took the lead, and Burning Embers has come from third last at the 400 to win from Chevelle Place. Third, Miss Tesla. Fourth, Von Ann. Then Prefer an Angel, Quiet Style, followed by Sunny Lane, Dolbeat. Crystalero, Lorenza, Dashing Eagle not going well. Well back then, Timbernet at stablemate Sweet Delight with Londolozi together at the rear.
Number 13, Burning Embers, 5.30, 2.10. Number 12, Chevelle Place at 2.60, and 3, Miss Tesla, 2.30.
Super Tab 13, Burning Embers to return 5.62 even. Number 12, Chevelle Place, place dividend 2.83. Miss Tesla 2.70. Now the daily doubles. One of the combinations, 1 and 13, to return $4.70. The other one, 2 and 13, $9.40 in those consolations to come in with the official dividends. Now back to Brisbane race number 6. Go through those again. 13, 310. 13 was the winner, Threadbow, 260 and 140. Second to 3, Wait Here, 190. 10.
And they're off. Well, immediately Bonanova drops out a conspicuous last, and Space Prince, the Queen Bee and Galloper to the lead. Commencing well, Dodge, and likewise High Grade, a length the Lively Lad, and one further back, Punt, followed closely by All About Love. Noise is midfield, and one off the rails, a length the Pallier, Northern Drake, followed by On Defence Mac, Joey Bonanova, and Sengigi Beach is the trailer. They head down to approach the 1100, and Space Prince is the leader, about a length and a half or so on Dodge. 2 lengths away, third, High Grade, Pallier next, followed a length further back on the inside, All About Love. Lively Lad on its outside, a length to Punt, and then comes Northern Drake on the inside of Noise. 1 to On Defence, Bonanova, Sengigi Beach, and McJoey drops out last as they head along by the 750, and Space Prince from Dodge, and wider out is High Grade, a length to All About Love and Lively Lad, and then comes Pallier off the track from Northern Drake. Punt in between horses. Next is the favourite Noise, and then comes on the rails Bonanova, On Defence and Sengigi Beach, and 2 or 3 lengths to McJoey. They're on the swing now, and Space Prince straightens up just in front of Dodge. Wider out is Pallier. All About Love is next, followed by Northern Drake. Bonanova on the inside, a length the Lively Lad, and 2 lengths to Noise and Pallier. Dodge in front, 200 metres to go. Northern Drake gets out, and here he comes. Northern Drake looking good for the hat-trick. He raced up on the outside of Dodge, who's fighting back. Northern Drake is coming away from Dodge, clear of Noise, and it's Northern Drake. Northern Drake from Dodge and Noise, followed home by Bonanova, Sengigi Beach, Space Prince, High Grade, Pallier, All About Love, Punt, and then Lively Lad, followed by McJoey, and last was On Defence.
Super Tab there, number 2, Northern Drake to pay $5.90 to 10. 3 for second, Dodge to pay $2.70, 1 Noise, $1.60.
And $1.90. 3 and 1 for Miners. Dodge, $2.50, and Noise got a long way back. Finished on pretty well, $1.40.
At the start, Queanbeyan.
3 straight to Northern Drake. Well, they're speaking about him as maybe a possible Derby horse. He's doing nothing but improve. He's trained by Kenny Mann at Colnura for the Domeland Proprietary Limited Syndicate. By Varick from Elizabeth Drake, a brown colt 3-7, starts 4 wins into second. Dodge, number 3. by Kenny Ladd from Damzilla, 3-year-old Chestnut Colt, J.R. Hawks, R.M. Quinn and Noise, Bay Gelding 3, Quest for Fame Whistling, J.R. Hawks, L. Cassidy. Those numbers are official. 2, 3, 1, 11 Bonanova ran 4th and 7 Space Prince in 5th spot. 128.81, that's only 0.31 outside Northern Rewards race record. 128.81. Gee, they slipped home pretty well. Last 600, 33.38. That was an outstanding win. 33.38. In fact, when you look at this program, it's been star-studded today, and we've seen some good performances and some very close finishes. But
More from Ian in a moment. Getting close, Queanbeyan. Perth follows. Then we go to Brisbane for race.
And racing. And they've gone away in a good line. Regal Ruler a trifle slow out near the inside. Centre Rain away smartly with Shekel. Tumble Home up handy with Suavity. Deeper out on the track is Geiger Sparkle trying to get a posse with going with it. Break the Bank and there's Mad Charge at the judge. Lauderdale behind those are Regal Dane. Then comes Middle Trader caught out deep Ancient City. Shekel drifting back behind it. Steels Creek, Regal Ruler, Border, and last of all is our Bourbon. 1,600 metres out and Geiger Sparkle takes the lead now on the outside going to second. Break the Bank out wide working forward to his Lauderdale and the deepest runner and pulling double there on Childs is Middle Trader. Back along the inside, Tumble Home getting into the box seat. Tracking it was Centre Rain around it. Suavity nice and handy, a length away to Shekel. Over on the outside then a Regal Dane followed by Steels Creek. They're tightly packed. Wider out, Boulder back third last. Ancient City over on the inside next then as they work into the back would have been our Bourbon as they travel along the back. In front of it is Regal Ruler heading towards the 1,000-metre mark and Lauderdale takes the lead now easing Geiger Sparkle. Tumble Home 3 parts of a length away third on the inside from Break the Bank and Metal Trader can't get in. It's caught out 3 deep, a length further back then a Regal Dane, Centre Rain and Suavity. Very wide moving forward was Boulder. Then comes Shekel getting away from the inside. In front of it Centre Rain, Steels Creek commencing a run well back. Ancient City, Regal Ruler and our Bourbon last of all. 700 to go and Lauderdale just in front of Geiger Sparkle. Over on the outside a Regal Dane making its run with Boulder. They're across the track then Break the Bank, Suavity coming about 5 deep. Behind those runners then was Metal Trader deep out. Ancient City from the tail of the field as they jam right up. Tumble Home's been shuffled back. Shekel going past it and then Regal Ruler on the turn. Boulder took the lead after it quickly on the outside. Suavity deeper out. Ancient City on the inside a length further back. Geiger Sparkle followed then by Steels Creek and our Bourbon and then Regal Ruler. Metal Trader can't win in the straight. Boulder in front claimed by Suavity on the outside from Ancient City. Back on the rails Geiger Sparkle. Suavity and on the inside Boulder who won't give in. Suavity on the outside takes a narrow lead near home though and Suavity's going to get home in the last. Comes away a half length of Boulder. Ancient City third, then our Bourbon, Regal Ruler, Steels Creek, Geiger Sparkle. Next in Metal Trader followed by Lauderdale. Shekel didn't fire today. Then Centre Rain, Break the Bank, Binder behind it was Tumble Home who's run second last and last in was a Regal Dane.
1 Suavity, 370, 170, 3 Bultar to pay $4.80 for third. Number 6 Ancient City at $5.50.
1 Suavity 440, 190, 3 Bultar to pay $5.90 and 6 Ancient City $6.20. At the barrier, the Gold Coast for the next race 8 Adelaide follows, and that Adelaide update will be along soon.
For new tyres, see the...
Racing, Hockney from the inside jumped out very well. Armadale from a wide alley tried to go with Hockney and burning a lot of them off is Inroads. And as they settle now, it's Inroads leading the way. About a length Hot as Hell. Third Armadale and fourth Hockney, then Circle the Globe. Regal Curator Flaming Hot followed by Ben's Rhythm Matombo. Blue Gum second last and Elegant Lass is last of all. Down the side they run 700 out. Inroads the leader from Hot as Hell. Third is Hockney getting a nice run on the inside of Armadale. Next as they pass the 600 Circle the Globe from Flaming Hot on the inside. Then Regal Curator Matombo, Ben's Rhythm, Blue Gum and Elegant Lass the Victorian as last as they wheel into the straight. The Speedy Inroads first for home, a length clear on Hot as Hell. Hockney waiting for the run. There's almost room for him on the inside from Armadale next. And at the head of the others, Regal Curator. Not quite a lot of room here for Hockney. Now there is, and Hockney's coming out Hot as Hell. They beat off Inroads from Armadale. Matombo can't get out, and then Regal Curator, but Hockney, this is 99.5 for Larry Cassidy for the season. Hockney for the money, and Hockney beat Hot as Hell, Regal Curator. Elegant Lass flew home. Not far back was Matombo. No luck. Blue Gum next, then Flaming Hot, Inroads, Armadale and Ben's Rhythm, and Circle the Globe was last to complete the course.
2 Hockney, 290, 140. 5 Hot as Hell to pay $5. 9 Regal Curator, 240.
And Hockney's paid 280 and 150. 280 and 150. Hot as Hell, number 5, has paid $5.10. And the third placing will go to Regal Curator. And the tote for number 9 at $2.30. Gee, there could have been a few hard luck tails on that. Matombo, he didn't get much room. Hockney, Larry pushed him through a needle eye gap, and he was able to go on and beat Hot as Hell, Regal Curator, Matombo and Elegant Lass, and Blue Gum, all not far away. All right, here come the numbers. To the winner, Hockney, ridden by Larry Cassidy. Second goes to number 5, Hot as Hell, Brian York. And the third goes to number 9, Regal Curator, ridden by Chris Muntz. Number 6 ran 4th, and that was Matombo. Number 1 was 5th, Elegant Lass. And the 6th will be Blue Gum, but it's unofficial. I can't shoot it up here on these screens. Look at this new tote system. As I said earlier, it's quite archaic in many respects, 1942 standard, that we can't get the 6 number right when there's just so much interest out there, and some of you have probably got the 6th placing. Here it comes now, number 7 it is Blue Gum, and the superfecta has returned 26,563.20. The judges have just hand-delivered that 7th placing, or the 6th placing, number 7, and the tote obviously get phoned from the judge before the commentators get it. Hence, they're able to work it out as to that dividend that I've just given you. All right, 2, 5 and 9 on the final event of the day. Hockney, trained by John Hawkes for the Woodland Stud, and putting lie to his poor performance in the Apollo Stakes, put down to that track that certainly was proving dynamite to many horses. They just couldn't handle the wet that day.
This is 103.9 Triple S Racing.
Last race.